Alright, everybody, welcome back to Nack Presents Mass Effect 3. Having successfully ended the war between the Quarians and the Geth with the survival and cooperation of both species.
Commander, something on your mind?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
Given the situation everywhere else as close as we can be, you've done well, Shepard.
What about the extra help we've picked up along the way?
Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably. The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
What about the Turians and Krogan?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. And that female Krogan you rescued, I'm glad you disabled that bomb on Tachanka.
Good to hear. How about the Asari and Solarians?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible. And believe it or not, they promised us the Destiny Ascension. They haven't forgotten you saved it 3 years ago.
And the Solarians?
They sent the entire fleet as a thank you for rescuing their counselor. I guess they managed to overlook the genophage cure.
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Radix some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
Nothing more, sir.
And Shepard, I thought you might like to know I've got word on your mother.
Oh?
She's alive and well and promoted to Rear Admiral. She's helping us plan logistics for the Crucible.
Thank you, sir. That's a relief to hear.
I figured having another Shepard around couldn't hurt, and she's damn proud of what you're doing out there. Hack it out.
Alright, so Geth and Quarian now. Geth Core. Till recently, the Geth expected nothing but violence from organics and designed themselves accordingly. All Geth platforms are armed, shielded, and built to withstand combat. When they're on the battlefield, enemy tactics and positions are swapped instantaneously between the AIs. The Geth also employ turrets and drones, expendable hardware support, to keep losses of networked platforms to a minimum. The result is the largest and perhaps best equipped infantry in the galaxy. The Geth fleet. Many Geth vessels are built to explore, mine, or provide transport between factories and space stations. But every Geth ship, regardless of purpose, is also capable of engaging hostile forces. Unbound by the Treaty of Phyrexin, synthetic intelligences built almost as many dreadnoughts as the Turians. The software running these ships is the Geth themselves. Highly advanced electronic security measures and cyber warfare suites bolster already formidable firepower. Updated. Depleting the Geth heretics depleted Geth numbers, giving the Quarians an advantage when their flotilla began the assault on Nack. As a result, damage to the Quarian fleet is not as extensive as projections estimated. But it means that the number you get for the Geth fleet is lower, so that's a trade-off there. Quarian. Admiral Darozen. Admiral Darozen is head of Quarian Special Projects, research vessels that create and improve the technology that keeps the Quarian flotilla operational. Studying the Geth all her life, Zen is an expert on synthetic intelligences. Quarian Civilian Fleet. The civilian fleet makes up most of the Quarian flotilla. Properly coordinated, the fleet compensates for its lack of dedicated warships with its sheer numbers. Even its smallest crafts are equipped with ship-to-ship weaponry. The civilian live ships, enormous floating gardens that provide food for the Quarians, have also been fitted with massive Thanax cannons to provide heavy firepower. And the same update as with the Geth fleet. Quarian Heavy Fleet. Any pirates or mercenaries attempting to prey on the Quarian flotilla must contend with the Heavy Fleet's cruisers, frigates, fighters, and carriers. The Heavy Fleet is led by Admiral Hangaral. The Admiral firmly believes in the importance of ship maintenance and regular training exercises, and actively encourages those on pilgrimage to seek out technology that will upgrade this fleet's capabilities. As a result, cutting-edge technology is often found in the best of the Heavy Fleet's assets. Updated. The Patrol Fleet sacrificed several of its ships to take the brunt of the Geth's attack on the Heavy Fleet, buying the Heavy Fleet time to repair its frigates and launch a successful counterattack. Quarian Patrol Fleet. The Patrol Fleet are scouts, flying ahead of the flotilla on the lookout for mineable bodies and hostile forces. They scan space with VI systems that pick up heat signatures or other signs of foreign vessels. As the first ships to be targeted in any conflict, some of the Quarian's finest engineers monitor and repair the Patrol Fleet's shielding. Fleet's commanding officer, Admiral Shalaran, relies on speed and shields during combat. Oh yeah, we don't have anyone in here anymore. Tally went off and found a spot on the ship. Now that we are done with Quarian missions.
Without a giant thresher maw helping.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we could beat them.
It did take an entire fleet to bring down one baby Reaper.
New message at your private terminal.
I mean, obviously the baby Reaper isn't too, but I mean the smaller destroyer level Reaper.
He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, Trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions. Commander? Commander?
Let's talk Quarian War. From Diana Allers. It may be hard to believe after what we just went through, but the rest of the galaxy is barely aware the Quarians ever went into the Veil, let alone started a war with the Geth. We're sitting on a major piece of history here. I have material from all the players except you. Can I get you in your cabin for an hour and get your thoughts on Vid? Diana. Progress report. From Shalaran Vas Ranok. Commander, with assistance from the Geth, our fleet is nearly back to full strength. We have focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support from the Turian fleet, while the Geth harass the Reapers. Even with our newfound peace, it seemed foolish to risk an incident by putting our forces in closer proximity. I understand from Admiral Zen that the Crucible project continues well, though Zen herself seems dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device. Though eccentric, she is also brilliant. Hopefully she will find some way to improve its functionality. I would never have believed you would talk hand down, Commander. Take care of Tali Zora for me. Hila Salai, Admiral Shalaran Vas Ranok. From Tali Zora. Shepard, just wanted to let you know I'm going to join Adams in engineering. Seems like the best place for me to help, as long as I'm coming with you anyway. Please drop by when you have a minute. That's a very pleasant thing to keep just sitting around your cabin. And we've got the chess set that Petrovsky had at Omega.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not gonna turn again. I bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed... So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. They could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
Secondary Codex. Reaper War. Desperate measures. Faced with utter annihilation, military planners have considered extreme solutions in their quest to stop the Reapers. The two most plausible are the destruction of mass relays and the use of starships as suicide weapons. Destroying a mass relay to stop the Reapers' advance is infeasible. Although it has recently been proven that mass relays can be destroyed, a ruptured relay liberates enough energy to ruin any terrestrial world in the relay's solar system. It would take too long to evacuate the millions or billions of people living near each relay, and the Council is unwilling to sacrifice that many lives when combat stands a chance of saving them. Even if a garden world were to survive the relay's destruction, the Reapers have infinite patience. They traveled out of dark space using conventional FTL travel. Travel within the galaxy is not an insurmountable barrier. Meanwhile, starships are too costly to be used as projectiles, given that it would take many collisions to seriously harm a Reaper. Some armchair admirals suggested a single starship traveling faster than light could obliterate a Reaper capital ship. All ships based on Mass Effect technology possess hardwired safety features to prevent FTL collisions. If a ship's FTL plotter finds a significant object in the path of a planned jump, the FTL drive refuses to fire in the first place. This is not a perfect safety feature. Sensors can only scan for objects within a reasonable distance at light speed, and the navigator must plot the rest of the course, but it is so inherent to the FTL warm-up process that removing it is nigh impossible. Cynical intelligence analysts note that the secret of Mass Effect technology, including that safety system, has always been attributed to the Protheans, just as the mass relays were. See, I'm kind of worried now that I missed my last meeting with Miranda, which has bad consequences for her. I would hate to lose her in this playthrough. I don't remember when exactly I got that message, so I may or I may not. Or how long you can meet with her on the
Impressive
Citadel.
those two groups together. We'll see how long the peace lasts. Commander? Commander?
Alright, that's all I get, Ash.
Another Reaper gone, and peace between the Geth and Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends?
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe, one day.
Email from Sergeant Kavanaugh to Sergeant Ishii. Next time, you might want to warn me that the Geth are our friends and that maybe we're not supposed to shoot the big robots. I almost pissed myself when these primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reapers. We fired a few rounds at them until we realized they weren't firing back. Then this one comes over, said they're allied assistants, and asked for our status. I'm not complaining they saved my crew, but I'm never living down having to apologize to a Geth for shooting one of its damn lights off.
The Migrant Fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett. Hello again. Hello again.
Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out. Next you'll be telling me the Krogan and Turians are cooperating. Oh, right. You managed that one too. You're a peacemaker, Shepard. A rare thing these days. Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint. Not sure if having an army of Geth behind us gives me confidence or makes me feel like there's a target on my back. How's it going?
Alright.
Feeling okay, Commander? Feeling okay, Commander?
Alright.
Commander.
Kenneth, you comment on every woman's figure but mine.
Well,
What? You don't like my legs?
Gabby, it's you. You know?
No chicken shit, I don't know. All you do is make stupid sexist comments to avoid saying anything real.
Gabby, now's not the time. We've got work to do. Responsibilities.
Ah, grow a pair, Ken. Look around you. Tomorrow may not come. Something to say or no?
Gabby, please. We have a duty to the ship and the crew.
What about us? Just listen to yourself. Kenneth, you comment on every woman's figure.
We're not fighting this war for ourselves, Donnelly. We're fighting for the people close to us. Time is short.
I see your point, Commander. Gabby, I think your legs are spectacular.
Well, that's a start.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Can't
Hello,
believe-
Talizoa.
I guess that's right.
Hey, Tally. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rannoch. In the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping. Setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore?
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you. I can't believe my people are working with the Geth. The Geth are helping us rebuild. I never thought I'd see it. Our scientists and the Geth have done amazing work on the Crucible together. Hey, Shepard. Hey, Shepard.
Power grid is in the green.
Commander?
Nothing to report, Commander.
The only conflict you should concern yourself with, you are proving that humans are capable soldiers. Diplomacy, but I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible.
Not sure why Javik's dialogue is bugged like this time around.
The crew seems to enjoy staring at me. Do not care what others think. Do what you must. Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
That's the plan.
Munitions you carry into the field deserve at least a triple check. Hello, Commander.
No comment at all on Rannoch, Cortez?
I can't believe you got the Geth and Quarians to play nice. You should get a medal for that alone. It looks like we just need to get the Asari on board, and we can finally focus on the Reapers. But I don't suppose it'll be as easy as all that.
Nothing ever is.
One step at a time, I guess. 300 years it took to take back the Quarian homeworld. I sure as hell hope it doesn't take that long for us. I'm ready to see Earth again, Shepard. Ready when you are. Ready when you are.
Getting close, James. Alright, back up to the CIC. I never went up and talked to Joker and ED.
Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
After seeing what the Geth Rebellion really looked like, I figured they deserved a chance.
Thank you, Commander. I doubt many organics would have trusted a synthetic race.
And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion. Before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to him. Commander?
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor. Don't ask them.
Hello, Shepard.
I don't think there's anything more to get here. Yeah. There should be some other clusters that have opened up. Now that we've done Priority Rannoch. Well, just new stuff in the Cillian Nebula, I guess. I knew that there was some stuff still to grab. I realized it was all here. Okay, so we did grab everything here on Hippodon. Yeah, this is where Sion was.
I found something.
Nevos. First discovered by Asari pioneers in 430 CE, Nevos is a vibrant garden planet and home to a thriving Asari colony. Sandy beaches and romantic twin moons fuel a bustling tourism economy, while practical and secretive corporate matters are handled in spiraling ecologies built along towering cliffs. Even though it has been colonized for centuries, Nevos feels a frontier away from regulation and oversight. Consequently, a number of influential political lobbies have established sizable presences on the planet. The Wings of Elune. Right, so we can hand that into the one Asari on the Citadel. Quirezia. A typical hydrogen-helium gas giant, Quirezia serves as a naval resource for the fuel gathering and magnetic field discharge. The planet is surrounded by a band of 7 large moons that forms the necklace, a reference to an ancient jewel owned by the ancient Asari queen for which Quirezia was named. Quirezia's orbit places it within the system's frost line, where gas giants do not usually form. For this reason, the planet is believed to be an extrasolar capture. The alternative, that its orbit is decaying, is a horrifying prospect to the tourism and immigration boards of Navos, since they would be in the gas giant's eventual path. Credits recovered. There we go. 375 units of fuel, good, because we burned like almost 500 getting here.
Evasion successful.
Now we're gonna burn a lot more. Heading down to Fontes.
Signal confirmed.
Okay, Dakuna. The Elcor homeworld Dakuna overflows with natural resources protected by law, from large deposits of precious metals to vast forests. The Elcor themselves live in rich grasslands near the equator. The majority of Dakuna's settlements are tucked within this belt, as the conservative Elcor feel little desire to build outside their comfort zone. Their twin capitals offer migrations from the wet season to the dry season, a tradition made obsolete by modern technology but still observed. After the destruction of the Elcor Navy, Reapers moved in their ground troops to occupy the cities. This has taken longer than in most civilized worlds, as the Elcor have spread out into smaller, distant settlements, reflecting their preference for close-knit family communities instead of densely packed cities. Code of the Ancients. And Ultan. On the first mission to Ultan, Dakuna's moon was a century in the making. Elcor leaders felt resources for space travel could be better used on their homeworld, and it took decades of persuasion to secure project funding. Archaic harvesting system stations that recovered helium-3 from the moon's regolith were still functioning when the Reapers invaded. The Elcor stationed there were able to flee the system. Elcor Flotilla.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
There it is. Come back and get it.
Faster than light jump successful.
$175 units of fuel. Oh, it's something.
Evasion successful.
Huala.
I found something.
Hayatiana. Hayatiana serves as a bastion of research for the Asari, boasting multiple observation outposts, glacial drilling stations, and educational institutions. While the planet's average temperature hovers near freezing, the equatorial band contains oceans and many freshwater rivers. Xenobiologists of all stripes often visited the planet, as its expansive facilities were a haven for the life sciences. The Reapers destroyed Hyatena's spaceports and its uniformed defense forces. As with other Asari planets, the Reapers forced the heavily biotic population into surrender through threats of massive retaliation rather than an assault by husks alone. Sarisgard. $250 units of fuel. So that almost tops us back off. Now, down to Lorpai.
Signal confirmed.
Yacilium is a minor rock planet that has not quite cleared the ring of debris at the edge of Lorpai's orbits. It is believed to be an extrasolar capture. For several centuries, Yacilium supported a succession of mining colonies. First iridium, then titanium, and finally light metals like bauxite and alumina. The planet was abandoned long before the Reaper invasion. The Armali Smite Sniper Unit. The wreckage of. The Asari once had enormous solar collectors around the bluish-white A0V star Lorpai, using the star's considerable heat to create antiprotons for military starship fuel. Now all that can be detected is scrap. Reapers emerged from dark space near the Cillian Nebula cluster and established a foot in Lorpai's system. The Asari fleet that guarded what used to be known as Aspoda Station cannot. It is scattered and destroyed. One can only hope that the backup reactors in the Kyplodon system do not fall, or the Asari fleet will have precious little fuel. Of course, though, that is the
Faster than light jump successful.
the fuel depot that we saved previously with 300 units of fuel, so that totally tops us off for our trip to Clipodon. To Kiplodon, I mean. And we will hit the relay, and hopefully we still have the option of meeting with Miranda while we are here.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need a cab to the Presidium.
It'll be there momentarily.
Yes, Miranda is still here, thankfully. Make sure I go talk to her then.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies. Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit. Thank you. Come again.
Thank you, EarthClan.
Welcome to Kanala Exports. We appreciate your visit. Welcome to Casa Fabrication
Casa
Weaponry.
Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods. Welcome to Agor Munitions. Thank you for shopping at Agor Munitions.
Welcome to Sippertine
We
Armory.
appreciate your visit.
Hello, Shepard. Nice to see you.
Alright, let's see if we have another Blasto quote.
This one didn't have anything to ask them.
You blew up half a level of Zakera.
Nope, we're back at the start.
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Of course.
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
I think you mentioned this.
I did. There's more to it. The elusive man stopped me.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways, but you didn't. I don't know how, but you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
You can't keep beating yourself up over the past.
I usually don't. But this was important.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
Alright, I'm glad I actually did get the chance to do that. When I missed it, I was really upset with myself. Because I've come this far, and I have pretty close to a perfect run-through. I would have been really mad if I had just missed that meeting and screwed stuff up.
recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Excuse me. I recovered the rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D-24.
That's wonderful. Thank you. My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals. Yes, I'm seeing increased turnout as well. We may actually make it through this war. Yes, I'm seeing increased turnout as well.
Welcome to Serta.
Be safe. Still fighting fiercely to keep Paladin.
Any improvement?
Yes, the counter-agent is finally starting to kick in.
Don't think there's anything more to hand in here, but this is a small area, so we'll just run through quick and make sure. Not that I need all the war assets, but
Yes, General Corellius should...
as we've established many times over, a completionist. To make sure I get everything.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at ward level Purgatory.
I recovered the Code of the Ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting for you in Bay D-24.
With shock and joy. Really, this is wonderful news. Thank you, human. Sincerely, this will greatly aid our people. With sincere gratitude, thank you.
Will your new heavy armor keep you safe? I've watched reports on some of the things you find. Sorry. An extra set of shield.
Your turn. Counselor Tables.
Points off for action.
Shaira the consort.
Reliance brings medical supplies by the ton. I know a guy in customs. Crates of literature from weeks ago are still sitting on the dock. My friend finds us a few loose crates. You bring your ship.
Okay.
Spectre status recognized.
Now down to the embassies.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
No, I know what I said. Divert forces to the new coordinates. Trust me. We may not be able to stop the Reapers, but at least
I have excellent news. Your orders will be processed.
Urgently, human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with BI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
Grissom Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked.
Yeah, we already did that. Maybe I just need to leave and come back. Be able to talk to him again.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
The catalyst. Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
I appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
So I've got priority Thessia now.
Tuchanka, the Asari homeworld, Thessia, is the core of the largest economy in the Milky Way. The planet's reserves of Element Zero are so vast that they affect its price galaxy-wide. Because life on Thessia evolved in an ezo-rich environment, the world is home to a wealth of both biotically active and EZO-resistant species. Travel to the planet is strictly controlled, but smuggling remains an issue. Thessia is host to varying republics instead of a single government, and although each maintains a formidable military, it is notable for having long been free of internal or external wars. The Asari are renowned for their cultural and political dominance, and they excel in ambassadorial ventures. They have a strong presence in Citadel politics and galactic policy. However, it is the unfocused political structure of their homeworld that has left the Thessians unprepared for the current conflict.
Alright, we're gonna try... go down to the docking bay and come back up here and see if that lets us hand that mission in to him.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
Hey there.
Oh, it's you, hi.
Did parents get here yet?
Nope. It's okay. I mean, they'll get here. They always keep their promises.
I believe those are my credits. You just gonna stand there and watch? Son of a bitch. Nice. Ah, shit.
I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted CSEC. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication. I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted CSEC. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms. Batarian State Arms, defending the hegemony. Thank you for your patronage.
Alright guys, that is going to be it for this episode. Now, make sure to check out Nack's Full Frontal Attack on all social media platforms and, of course, the store over on eBay. So check out our YouTube channel, where you will find not only Nack Presents and the rest of our Mass Effect series, but you will also find the Daily Grind, which is streamed live every weekday morning, 8 to 8:30. You should definitely go check that out, because we have a blast with that every morning. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.